You know when that song Valerie, what's her name? She's dead. Amy Winehouse. There's a song where she's like, are we rolling? We're rolling, and then start singing. Yep. Maybe that could be the start of this episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5. It's episode 5 of We Only Do One Take podcast, and it's great to be here. It is Boxing Day. We've made it through Christmas.
Bloody did it.
Probably all the torture that everyone had to go through. I apologise. I feel like we need to get through that day to enjoy the holidays. Joining me again is the wonderful, the awesome, the hilarious, the accountant.
To the stars, I've heard.
Accountant to the stars.
Oh, you're a star? And I did some accounting for you for last episode.
That's right. We did talk about finance.
We did, absolutely.
And digestive issues. Please welcome Anthony Turch.
Thank you very much.
We'll get some
great to
applause
be
music
back.
in there.
Oh, applause music. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Or maybe some trumpets.
Oh, do you want the MLG Pros trumpets to go off?
Yeah.
That come on there.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about?
That's exactly it.
No worries. Got you covered, buddy.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And we also have a guest. Who's introducing? I thought you were introducing her. Oh, am I doing
You're
the
introducing.
Oh, I'm doing the whole introduction. Right. Sorry. This is very rude to our guest. We have the beautiful.
Oh, wow.
The lovely.
Keep going.
The gorgeous.
Yes.
She is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we first met when I think we were about 14.
Jesus.
And I'm sure you've got a story for us on how we first met.
I do. I forget
ladies and gentlemen, she's also a singer in a band called The Clichés, which we've plugged many, many times before.
I try my best to do what's right for the greatest bands on earth.
That's right. Not to mention, I just will get our sponsor in tonight. Sponsor with free advertisement is the Hawthorne Brewing Company. And I'm also drinking Kraken tonight. Spiced Kraken.
That's a very that sounds Christmassy. You know, like a spiced rum. Doesn't it, like, apart from sounding like Caribbean, it sounds very Christmassy. So I think that's fitting for what we're doing here today.
Yes. And it is the boxing, I forgot to mention, it is the Boxing Day special, and we will talk about some cricket a bit later. But I'm doing an introduction.
Yep.
The
Apparently.
amazing, talented Jess.
Yes, thank you for not saying Jessica. That was nice.
It was going through my mind. I was like, do I call it Jessica?
I could see what's turning.
So welcome to the We Only Do One Take podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. I think I'm your number one fan.
I was going to say, I think she's listened to every episode now, which is probably the only person that's done that.
Not to mention, we're up now. We're actually up.
Yeah. Yes, we're up on, SoundCloud? Absolutely, we're on SoundCloud. We've got 4 episodes up there to listen to. And I think, Kieran, without you ever looking at the stats, we should look at some stats.
That sounds
That's
great.
good. One sec.
Is this where you do your thinking music? Or,
Exactly.
or is this the bit that you edit out?
We're definitely not on Spotify yet. We haven't done the week waiting grace period.
What?
It said 2 to 7 days,
Yep.
and we're not up yet.
What? Okay, good.
Distro Kid, you're failing us.
You're failing us. Not a sponsor. Absolutely not.
It's what you get for $20 a year.
So, on our SoundCloud account, which is soundcloud.com/we-only-do-one-take-podcast. If you just search for We Only Do One Take podcast, you will absolutely find it. It is a real shit show.
So it's HTTPS. Is it a colon? Is that what it is?
It's ://soundcloud.com/we only do one take podcast.
Or Google it.
We're good. We have 6 followers. We'd like to give a shout out to those 6 followers. And over the past 7 days, we've had 70 plays through our track. 70 plays.
Oh, shit, 70!
Okay, I've only listened to them once each, so that's not even me.
I've listened to half of them once they've actually gone up to
You
SoundCloud.
haven't even listened to a full episode.
No. I listen to them before they go up live, because sometimes I may say a few things
that you want edited out.
that may be, look, let's just say in 40 years' time when I'm like President Kieran.
Oh, hail President Kieran. I voted for Kodos.
Can I just put it out there? So our first episode obviously has the most listens, to about 26 at this point in time. But episode 4, which is our latest Christmas episode, which I think is one of our best. It's in the top 4. 15 listens, which is the second most.
One of them's mine because I made my friend Ben.
Yeah,
Shout
it's
out
good.
Ben. He's a how do I describe Ben? He's lovely, but he's an accountant or does accounting. And Ben, you're great. And I made Ben listen to it, and he actually laughed at a few things.
Good on him. Yeah, it's funny.
It was mainly the sound effects that I add in post, but we got there. We got the laughs. That's what's important about this podcast.
That's what I lost my shit at the last one. When Kieran said he read a book. Oh, I cried. It was so funny.
You know what? That you may have read a book, but that's still to be confirmed. We've got to double check.
You know how we talked about we'll have a corrections episode? I want to make a correction
You're ready.
about the book.
Already early on. I did not change banks. That's
And what you're saying is I've read a book. Now, I haven't actually read the entire book. I've only read like the first 2 chapters. And by read, I've skimmed over those 2 chapters. And I've got many chapters left.
so you're reading a book,
Yes.
and with the intention of finishing it, but maybe you won't.
No, I won't finish it for many, many years because the last chapter is to do with like retirement. So when I get to retirement...
Last episode, you were talking about putting money in your superannuation to buy a house. And now you won't. You know what? That retirement thing about the superannuation? Nah, don't worry about that one. Come on, mate. Be consistent with your
No.
financial
The last
investments.
one's about legacy and who you're going to leave your retirement money to. So obviously I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a while.
Well, you know what? Funnily, you say that. How about we go to an article?
We have a rant first.
No. Let's go to an article first. I want to get Jess real riled up before her rant.
Oh, okay.
I told you I needed some riling up before this rant. So
So I actually have an article, funnily enough, about tax, gay people, and Irish people. Are you ready for this?
I'm eating a chip, yes.
You know what? I've heard... Give me the bag of chips. I've heard that for radio...
By the way,
I've heard for radio that chips are some of the best things you can eat. So thanks for bringing those in.
I haven't had dinner, so I'm starving. We're doing this podcast. We're half an hour behind schedule. I'm starving. I'm also drunk. On my way to being drunk. And these are slow roasted pork belly and mustard cider juice. Juice? How do you say it? It's J-U-S.
With
juice, I think. I worked in hospitality for many a year. I think it's juice.
it's you know what's good? That'll be the corrections episode. See, this is what we'd have to have that corrections episode for. All right, but listen to this one, right? So this came out, I think, a couple of days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. 2 heterosexual Irishmen marry to avoid inheritance tax on property.
Here.
How good's that? So, a couple of months ago, a year or so ago.
They have had gay marriage for about 2 years. I think,
Something
2
like that.
years?
I'm just trying to find in the article, but basically,
We can fact check that.
we can fact check that. We'll call our Irish mates. We'll call Niall over. It'll be good. But these 2 Irishmen have married in Dublin to avoid paying $50,000 in inheritance tax on a house. Best friends Matt Murphy and Michael O'Sullivan are both heterosexual, but have decided to get married when they've discovered how much tax will be paid on the house. Murphy, 83, intends to leave in his will to O'Sullivan, 58, who's his carer.
Wait, sorry, what? He's got a carer?
Yeah, so one of them's the carer of the other guy. The guy owns the person needing the care owns the house.
Wait, how old are they?
83 and 58 respectively.
Oh, I thought I was they were like 20 and 30 or something like that.
No. So this guy's just gone, well, we can avoid this by getting married. The other one's like, well, as long as you're happy with that.
Turch, if you could avoid paying tax...
Absolutely would do whatever you're about to say.
And because it's now legal in Australia, would you marry me? Sorry, Jess.
Wait a minute. Do gays get special rights for taxation in Australia? Or do they just get marriage rights? Because if that's the case, I'll probably just marry Jess.
I think it's all the same now. I think I think it's all the same.
So I'll probably marry the one with the boobs. Not that your boobs aren't
I've got
spectacular.
my boobs, my man boobs, my moobs.
They're quite impressive.
Thank you. I don't need a bra yet.
A bro. A man's here.
Actually, the gym is here, and I did do 30 minutes intense exercise on the cycling bike today.
Intense? What's intense? Like fast?
Well, you put the YouTube channel on, right? And then the lady is like, warm up for 5 minutes. So I can do that.
Oh, you followed an exercise tape?
Yeah. And then I had to do 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 15 seconds of hard work, hard sweat and tears. No, my
you did a
exercise drink
cycle
is still
class.
there. The purple drink.
Oh, you didn't finish it.
That's the worst thing of Gatorade I've ever seen. Knock off Gatorade. This is worse than Maximus.
Get Noel on. Noel will tell you about the purple drink. In fact, call him up now and he'll tell you about the purple drink.
If anything, I'm going to ask you about taxation laws in Ireland if I get married to him.
We should call him up, put him on loudspeaker, and have him on the show.
It's not going to work, mate.
Hey. I'm the guest today. Don't try and fucking get Niall to replace me already. Jesus, I'm getting riled up for my rant already. You did it.
All right, what's your rant?
Oh, Jess.
Wait.
Start it up, Jess. No, that's done. I just wanted to bring that in. I thought that was spectacular.
We need a motorcycle sound.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I'll put some butterflies in there. She loves them. So, Jess. Jess has been ranting about this to me for a very long time, and it has to do with the toilet situation.
Quick question, Jess.
Always.
Do you stand or sit when you wipe?
I've always been a sitter. Always. I think it's fucking weird that people stand while they wipe their asses. Do you know what it reminds me of? I think it's like when their parents taught them how to wipe their asses as children, and then they just never actually put the sitting down into place. They just thought, I stand up while my mum wipes my ass. Like, that's essentially what you're still doing.
Because I'm a stander.
I think it's weird.
Jess,
so
what
Kate.
are you? I think
Shout out, Kate.
I think we've
Stander.
She's
She's always been a stander. It's fucking weird.
well, Kate and I will. The listeners don't even know who Kate is, but we'll bring Katie in on for a show.
No, well, not only will we bring her on the show, but she'll be in the audience for the Phillip Island special, which is for next week.
We'll ask her then.
Yeah, ask her then. She's very open about it. I find it very weird. Just saying, that's all. Sit. Be like a normal person. Sit and wipe your ass. It's not that hard.
So going on from that, Jess, what is your problem with the toilet?
Okay, I don't have a problem with the toilet. The toilet has never done anything wrong to me.
The toilet is, in fact, an asset.
Oh, I love a good toilet
Mhm.
as long as it's clean. And
Mhm.
here lies my issue.
Ooh.
I've problems with dirty toilets.
Mhm.
And in particular...
Are we talking like skid marks on the side?
No, makes me
are we
sick.
talking- Yeah.
Piss, dried up piss on the toilet
Ooh.
or on the toilet floor.
You know, when I was living in the country, we had a water crisis, and so we had a if it's brown, flush it down policy,
Oh yeah, that.
and if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Yeah, I don't like that. And I don't like when drunk men in my household pee on the floor. Anthony's putting his thumbs up. I think it's disgusting to
Name and shame. Name and shame.
See, this is what, when you're drunk, you should just always go
Lemon tree.
lemon tree. Just do it. Just save yourself the effort. Whip your dick out. It's fine. Everyone's happy and drunk. Whip it out. Feed the lemon tree what it needs. Pure, fresh pee.
Well, okay, so here's my real issue. One of my favorite bars. Well, I'm not even going to name.
You know,
them
if they're
'cause they don't
drinking
deserve
enough
it.
water, it should be clear. So
Yeah,
it
it
shouldn't
should
be
be.
yellow and it shouldn't dry.
Yes. Well, one of my favorite bars.
So
It's liquid. It's pee. It's going to dry up.
I know what you mean. It's not going to dry all yellow and.
yeah,
crusty.
that's right.
Yeah.
So people drink more water.
No, but just don't piss on the fucking toilet seat or the floor. Aim. Just aim. It's not that hard.
Now, this comes back to us being kids, right? Turch, did you get the ping pong ball in the toilet bowl? Is that what you had to aim
Holly, what the fuck are you talking about? I just got...
Because you can't flush a
just-
ping pong ball down the toilet. It's impossible.
Is this another Phillip Island test?
It is another Phillip Island
test.
test.
We're going to talk about the dildo situation because we've looked into this and we might have to fork out some cash. But let Jess finish up her rant.
Sorry. I feel like I'm interrupting you on this rant.
You're not interrupting because I'm getting even more angry about it. It's I don't want to come across as angry to start with, but this just really grinds my gears.
She's just angry at us at the moment.
One of my favourite bars in High Street, Northcote, decided to change all their toilets to unisex, except
That's in Melbourne to our international listeners. Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia. Northcote. Because of course they want to be progressive. That's fine. I don't mind using a male toilet if it's just one toilet that's unisex. I don't mind that. But here lies the issue.
I hate using the male toilets when I've been out in the town and it's midnight.
Yeah, well, it's disgusting anyway when you're at the pub. But
that's when you find, because in Victoria it's legal to go behind a motor carriage and pee behind the left-hand wheel. It's still legal in Victoria.
Not.
Yes, it is.
Fact check, everybody, get him down.
It is still legal because it goes back to the horse and carriage days.
Is this like when you have to leave a trough out the front of a pub for your horses?
Yeah, but they haven't got rid of the law yet. So behind it, the left backhand wheel, it is legal.
Fact check. But anyway, so they decided to make all the toilets unisex except for one, which was the male urinal. So do you know what that left me with? That left me with piss everywhere over every single toilet I had to go to. So the males got the urinals, they got the unisex toilets, and every single toilet that I went into had piss on the floor. And that's why I'm so annoyed about this pub.
Are you pissed off, Jess?
Whoa!
I'm pissed off. I was going to use it. I think you saw me stop. But yeah, I fucking hate it. I'm so angry. But I think the last time we went there, they actually put a female toilet back. So I think they must have got all my hate mail and decided to change it back. But anyway, do you guys not find that annoying?
You send hate mail?
No, I didn't really.
Oh.
But I complained very loudly a lot. So
you should see how many things I've had to delete off our Facebook page for this podcast, mate. It's all her. Just her going, why the fuck are you talking about me? Please stop using my likeness and image.
Yeah, you have spoken about me a lot.
Have we?
A few times. And I can't, you know what? I kind of
feel
a bit
like,
famous.
correct me if I'm wrong, because I may or may not have listened to our podcast.
You haven't. Don't lie.
No, I have. Yeah, I was there and I listened to the first two. The third one I listened 3/4. And the fourth one I actually listened halfway. But anyway, the point is, Jess.
Yes.
Jessica.
Kieran. Gregory.
Don't fight her.
What were we talking about? Because I lost my train of thought.
You know what? On that note, I think Jess has had a fair share of her rant.
Yeah, I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
Why don't you kick us off with another article, mate?
I can't remember what it was. I'm really shocked because people are going to be listening like you're an idiot, Kieran. You're talking about this and I don't know what it was. And I was gonna this because I went for the slow talk. Jess?
Yes.
Ika?
Kieran Gregory.
It's a sexy name, thank you.
It is beautiful. That's why I use it.
Oh, right. All right. Hang on a second. All right. Okay.
Was it a good enough rant? Did it even make sense?
Oh, look, I'm just going to cut it all out anyway.
I hope somebody out there agrees with me. I feel like I'm a bit of a crazy person, but...
So more than anything, you just hate the piss on the seat.
I fucking hate it. I hate it. I just stop it. Just aim. That's why they put the little
flies. I don't know about women, right? But men...
No, we can aim because we're sitting, so it's not that if you fuck that up.
You know what then? And fucking use the urinal. Like, you're like, oh, you got a special urinal. You got a whole thing just for yourself. Because one, you don't want to see my dick standing next to you in a urinal. And two, you're never going to use a urinal because you don't want to get your fanny out.
So then stop pissing in my unisex toilets. Just give me a girl's toilet.
But I identify as a woman.
And that's a whole other kettle of fish, isn't it? Just don't even. Done. Rant over.
Kieran, I think we really need to get to another topic.
All right, we will get to an article, but I've just done a bit of fact checking.
Fact checking. That's a first for this place.
And it's not...
Because you're doing the law. Did you check out the law?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not sure if this is Victoria related, but...
It's actually relevant for 1856.
I think this is New South Wales related. Police are setting out to bust the myth that there is one particular car tyre you can pee on if you are caught short. Bundaberg police said they've received quite a number of... Bundaberg.
I was going to say, no, it's Queensland because they make a delicious rum that never will be a sponsor.
Bundaberg Police said that they have received quite a number of requests from the public public asking which
It's Jess with her complaints, but not really.
which car tire they are allowed to urinate on without any repercussions. The answer is none. What?
Dug yourself a hole.
Well, this is New South Wales. Sorry, Queensland. This
I
is
literally
Victoria.
told you that was fake. Fake news.
If it is an emergency, you must ensure that you cannot be seen by passing motorists. Otherwise, this will earn you a $113 fine.
So basically what you're saying is you can pee anywhere you want as long as no one else sees you or dobs you in.
And it's an emergency.
And
And police recommend stopping beside some bushes or a clump of trees and walk behind them first.
Like I said, so if no one sees you and no one dobs you in, you're all good.
Correct.
Yeah. Isn't that the rule now?
Or just be normal and find
I'm
going
to dob you in next time.
Oh, mate.
Alrighty, everyone. Here is the first news article.
Second, actually. We already had the homosexual Irish people trying to avoid tax.
Did we call Niall?
We did. We're not going to call Niall.
Maybe.
All right. So what do you got there, mate?
A Pizza Hut customer asked for a joke. The punchline got an employee fired.
If you ask for pineapple on a pizza, that's not funny.
I'm actually not. I think this is like the standing up thing. I grew up with pineapple on a pizza, so I don't mind pineapple on a pizza.
And being Italian, I'm going to tell you that you're wrong.
I heard Australians put too much shit on their pizzas.
They do. It's meant to be very simple. Meant to have like a prosciutto, you have a bit of or a salami, and maybe some olives, but that's about it. And actually, when I went to Italy, and I had pizza made by my family in Italy, they actually only
We're talking back home.
We're talking back home.
The real ones.
The real ones. The purest
Authentic,
wogs you can
yeah.
get.
Yeah.
You know?
3 generations.
Potentially
tied to the mafia.
black, according to my nonna, but we'll see. But what they did was they made margaritas, and then on top, after they were done, they put the prosciutto on it. That's it. That's how you make a pizza.
I don't want fucking bruschetta on my pizza. Bruschetta goes on bread.
God. That's a bruschetta. That's the tomatoes?
I had it on Christmas Day for entree, and we had bruschetta on bread.
Yeah, okay. What I'm talking about prosciutto.
Ah.
The meat.
Molto bene.
Excellent. So anyway, continue. What did this Pizza Hut guy do?
Sorry, Jess. We've got to ask, I guess, this. Pineapple on pizza.
Nope.
What? I mean, I'm indifferent.
I don't like it. Oh, look, you know what? I've been known to eat it if it's there because, it's pizza. I'll eat whatever. But it's not my favourite.
Mm-hmm.
I rather like something with olives and anchovies. I'm that guy. Like, it has to be salty and, yeah, delicious.
Fair enough.
I don't like the sweetness. It's got to be like salty and savoury. I don't know.
Cheesy crust.
No, well, that's just like a Domino's thing, isn't it?
I don't
Was
know.
that a
All right,
sign
here we go,
language
here we
for
go.
beer?
A Pizza Hut employee in Stafford, Virginia, is out of a job over a customer special request. The customer, who was not named, said her 2 sons, aged 12 and 15, which nothing wrong can go there,
Yep.
asked for a joke to be written on the pizza box.
Yep.
When they placed an order online.
Yep.
The joke went over like a meat lover's pizza at a veggie lover's pizza party.
Hilarious then.
Yeah. Here it is. What do a pizza... Oh, can we get a drum roll?
Oh, yeah. It's all right. I'll put it in.
Oh,
You don't have to say things. When I listen to it, I just go, you know what this needs? MLG Pro Horns or, me playing a really bad riff. I know what to do.
Excellent. But I also think it's hilarious when I listen to it when I'm like, oh, we need this right
And
here.
I put the different something different.
Something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could have one of those marching bands. No, we need a drum roll. Anyway,
Okay.
what do a pizza delivery driver and a gynecologist have in common?
They could both smell it, but they can't taste it.
Yes! That's it!
Oh.
Disgusting.
Oh.
Well, they both have to smell it, but neither of them can get to eat it.
Yep. Both accurate.
Thank you. Anyway, apparently it's an inappropriate joke. There's a time and a place for everything, the customer said. My pizza box is not one of them. It's a lesson learned. Hang on. I thought these were the people that ordered.
Wait a minute. So now you're confusing me, because if the people ordered this, it would have been fine because they know what they're getting.
I feel like it was the kids ordering for their mother.
Right.
Ah, there we go.
But they don't care, because at the end of the line, like if you're ordering something online, you don't know who's ordering it. It could be a monkey. No one knows who you are online.
I actually, when I was 16,
Hmm.
had a friend who I was talking onto the phone. Anyway, I was talking on the mobile phone because that was popular then. And
And now we just text.
oh, that was back in the day when text cost money. And I then got my house phone because I said I've got to do something. Got my house phone, and I actually ordered a pizza for them.
Yeah.
Right, delivered to their house.
Yeah.
And while I was talking to a friend on the mobile phone, they're like, "Oh, who's at the door?" And it was a pizza delivery man.
That's a classic stitch up.
And they actually paid for it, and they actually
Oh.
ate it, which I was
But
a little bit
see,
disappointed.
You know what? Unless it's copious amounts of pizza, if someone orders me a pizza and says, "Oh, pizza delivery guy," and someone comes in and says, "Oh, I've got pizza delivery for you," as long as it doesn't have pineapple on it, it's not copious amounts, I'll probably go, "You know what?
I feel like we need to pause right now because our guest is not in front of her mic. She's trying to find her keys. This is outrageous.
Subtle pause. Go."
Plus, I need a refill.
And we are back.
No, I'm eating. Hang on a second.
Okay. And I'm so happy to say that Kieran has finally decided to give up pineapple on pizza. I beat him good. He's happy. He's back in this abusive relationship and we're ready to go. And he can't say anything because he's got his mouth full of chips. And Jess is the saviour and has opened some beers.
I'm indifferent about the pineapple and pizza. That's all I'm saying is I've grown up with it. I don't find it weird.
Yeah, look, I grew up with it kind of too. Like, you go to a friend's house and eat it, but I'm just like, nah, this is. We've put up two very controversial topics on this podcast already. Sit or stand when wiping your ass, and pineapple on pizza. The internet should be on fire at the moment.
It should be. That's what happens when you ask me to come on this podcast.
Jess,
Get everyone.
because
What?
this is the special. It's the special.
Yeah.
Jess, can you update us on the cricket?
What do you mean?
Well, it's for Australia, for international listeners. This is the Boxing Day test, and it is Boxing Day right now. Could you please update us on the cricket?
I don't know. Because I listened to the last episode and Anthony said that I am really good at cricket and I watch cricket. That was bullshit. I have no idea about cricket. I don't know anything.
Is
Like,
Australia up or down?
I'm going to guess up. But, because apparently they already won, didn't they?
Well, yes, but today, are they up or down?
I didn't
Are
watch
they
it.
bowling or batting? They've won
I
the
have
series.
no fucking idea.
They've won the series, but are they bowling or batting?
Bowling.
Turch?
Fact check.
You know what? No one will really know because they don't know. One, they don't know when we're filming this or recording this. Sorry, and two. Yeah, I know, but but in the afternoon they could be bowling/batting, or in the morning they could be bowling/batting. So really, nobody.
It's the first day. No, the first team, whoever decides, is not going to go out whether they're batting or bowling. They're going to stay.
Again, it's 50-50.
Can I just say something? Just judging by the listeners who I already know are listening to this, your demographic, I don't think they're big on cricket.
I'm just Googling to find out whether we're batting or bowling.
Actually, maybe a couple of them might like cricket, but I don't know. What even is cricket?
It's a terrible pastime, and we should all be watching soccer instead.
I actually went to the Big Bash the other day, which is 2020 cricket.
Yeah, I know that. Was it fun?
It was actually I went last year because I go with my uni mates, and I went this year, and that game was boring.
Oh.
We won by a few runs.
Who, Melbourne?
Renegades.
Is that Melbourne?
There's
Isn't
two
it
Melbourne
Stars?
teams. Yeah.
Oh,
My family goes for Stars. I go for Renegades.
oh, that's your renegade.
You are. Jess is stealing my jokes.
All right, Turch, give us a news article.
I was going to throw it open to our lovely guest because she's got some super fun stuff for us planned. I'm talking her up, and she's going next to you going, please don't say stuff.
She is sophisticated. She is intelligent. She's gorgeous.
And funny, 'cause she's a woman.
She is the Elaine of Seinfeld.
Full of grace. You know what? I'm going to put it out there. We were standing around we were reading our Christmas cracker jokes.
Sorry, I was going to say, were you standing around a water cooler?
A little bit. This is, with your cousin holding a beer. But we're standing around and we're telling bad jokes. And I say my standard bad joke, which is, what do you call an alligator that wears a vest? An investigator. And it got a bit of a laugh. Then my cousin goes, hey.
We need some laugh music.
Yeah. And my cousin goes, hey, what do you call a woman that can't draw? Tracy.
I love it.
I'll tell you what, the tension in that room and that gap between, he said woman so, woman, and Tracy. That gap in between those things, amazing. I didn't even add that sound effect in. That was a real dog.
I don't think the dog was picked up.
No, that's a good.
I've been eating chips like there is no tomorrow during this podcast.
Because I got really excited because you're talking about Seinfeld and my article has kind of something to do with Seinfeld. All right. Although I must admit, you guys are talking about way too much, and it's actually kind of scary because I'm actually a shit bloke, and this is weird. I think people are going to think that I'm this gorgeous, beautiful human.
Look, I'll Photoshop you really good.
Thank you.
For the episode, we need just Jess.
Just Jess.
For the picture? You know how we put a picture up for each?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, just a picture of it. Just a cleavage shot.
Oh, piss off. All right. I wanted something festive for my article, right? I kind of did a Kieran, I'm not that organized. I guess I'm in between you guys. I looked these up today, but they're on my phone, so bear with me. Okay. In my article, I wanted to do something about the Christmas and Boxing Day and stuff. So here's my headline. What do non-Christian Australians get up to during the Christmas season?
Jess, I love you. I love you. Can I tell you a story?
No.
She just started the article. Give her 3 lines, man.
All right, I'll come back to the story in a moment.
Oh, yeah, come back to your story because I found it really funny. I thought, this would be really interesting. I might get to know what other religions are doing. What are the Jewish people doing? What are the Muslims doing? What are the Hindus doing? I'd like to get some sort of scope about what's going on in the world because I come from a very, very Christian family, I guess. Not really, but we've always celebrated Christmas and everyone around me has always celebrated Christmas. So I was really interested to know what everyone else is doing. And then so they interviewed a couple of families, 3 in fact. And the first family they interviewed...
Was it representative?
What do you mean?
Was it representative?
Well, yeah, they represented 3, I guess, different groups of people. Mm-hmm. And they asked them what they are getting up to during Christmas season. The first one, headline, a Festivus for the rest of us. The boroughs participate in various traditions, including the airing of grievances, an opportunity for family members to voice their disappointments about each other from the past year. There's also the feats of strength. So these people, literally, this family here...
do we have a
this
picture?
them doing
Do we
the
have a
feats
picture?
of strength. They're doing the feats of strength.
Kieran,
Yes.
Don't get bogged down in detail.
I never get bogged down in details.
Please describe the family and what they're
Let me
doing.
zoom in for a second.
Zoom up, because I think there's a photo of them up.
Zoom up?
No, sorry, scroll up. Whatever.
Hang on, I've got him. All right, so he looks like he's in his 40s, and he's wearing what could only be described as an African hat. You know when they go on safari, the African hats.
Safari. Man, I've been safari before you were born.
There's a dog, a pit bull. Looks like it's a pit bull wearing it must be female because it's wearing a pink dog collar.
Don't assume dogs' genders. That's almost a hate crime.
It's black. Now, the
No, wait. I want to show you what the family look like. Because is that them wrestling?
yes, I'm describing that.
Scroll
I'm
up.
describing the rest of them.
Describe in the background. Gotta give it context.
That's right. There's 2 rugs in this picture, and they look like they are Egyptian. Very, very...
I'd like to hope they're Persian.
Ooh, Persian.
I like a Persian.
It matches their African safari hats.
Give me the phone back.
Just give me a sec. I haven't finished. All right, and the male is like he's lying on the ground going, "I'm yours,"
Yeah, because it's the feats of strength.
and the female is dominating the man. And the dog's like, "I want to join in too."
All right, give me. Okay, so this is what the family looks like. That's them with their pole.
Oh, they got hair.
That's them with their pole.
I like the guy's Metallica t-shirt.
So anyway, so this family, they celebrate on the 23rd, they celebrate Festivus. I was like, okay, there you go. That's interesting. That's what other people do. They celebrate Festivus, which is fun. So then they interviewed a Hindu. This is from ABC News, by the way. Then they interviewed a Hindu family.
That's the Australian Broadcasting Corporation.
Okay.
What's it called? I don't know. What does the C stand for?
Conglomerate.
Consumerism. No. Opposite.
Cunts.
All right, so then they interviewed this.
Pew, 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 pew.
You got to add those in. You can't just say them. All right. Okay, let me talk about this Hindu family, right? Because I'm really excited to know what the Hindus do on Christmas.
I've still got my story I want to share with you.
Yes. I want to tell you what Hindus do at Christmas. Do you know what the Hindus do at Christmas?
Hang on, can I guess first?
Go to the cinema.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go.
Are these Hindus in Australia?
Yes.
Because they can't drink because all the bottle shops are closed.
They're in Australia. They
Yeah, so
migrated.
they go to the movies.
Okay. Wow. I'll tell you what they're doing.
You're absolutely right.
No. Leading up to date, Mr. Prasad's family has attended several church services on the invitation of Christian friends, something he regularly did in his home country.
Ah.
So they celebrate Christmas. So the
Because
Hindus,
do you know what? Do you know why I celebrate Christmas? Because of the food.
Yeah.
The food factor is amazing on Christmas, and I love it. And I even celebrate Eid with my Muslim friends. Once again, end of the fast. The food is amazing.
Yeah. You know, I really like these Hindus, right? So they've just gone, you know what? We don't really have to go. But we've got nothing else to do, so let's go to church. Which, by the way, even my parents, who are full-blown Italian, I'm talking like off the boat, don't go to church. That's just incredible. I'm very impressed.
well, okay, so there's one more person.
The
one
fact
more
that we've brought up
representative.
church in the... This is the
for
fifth
fuck's
episode.
sake.
The fifth episode in a row. This is amazing. And it's not even me this time.
I have a story about penises, so don't hold your breath, buddy.
All right. So there's one more representative, okay? This man here, they interview one last person, see what he does. Let's see what an atheist does for Christmas.
I thought they did Festivus.
No, they weren't atheists.
Oh, really?
Why did they interview Kieran?
This
I just get drunk.
This man here, he grew up, Mr. Martin grew up as in a moderate Jewish household and turned to atheism early in his youth. But you know what he does on Christmas? He attends Christmas carol events on the assistance of his friends.
That's what I
But
do.
found jingles to be quite grating when played on high rotation in shopping malls.
This is the saddest. They literally just went, we're really going to promote this Christianity Christmas stuff in the ABC. Like, we've been dogging on them quite a bit because of the Royal
So
Commission.
the religious person celebrates the religious.
What do non-Christians Australians do? What do non-Christians Australians get up to during the Christmas season? And they literally just go, we're just going to do Christmas. And we really like Seinfeld.
Because I'm an atheist, but I fucking love the 24th of December because the carols by candlelights are on.
I like that too. I didn't actually watch them this year, but I generally do watch them because of a family member removed is actually a singer who's on there every single year, and he's actually related to me. Oh, he's not going to hear this. Dennis Walter.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, I'm literally
You know
fucking
Dennis. We could have dinner with Dennis.
I don't know him. But he's related to me. So we share blood. That's why I'm such a good singer and he's such a good singer.
I love Dennis.
Yeah, so there you
he's
go. I'm
great.
related to Dennis Walter.
Do you know family friends of mine, Doug, who is in the Carol, can apparently have them over for dinner, and I've told them they've got to have Doug from the Carol, who sings in the Carol.
That's
over
pretty
for
cool.
dinner. Yeah, so I said I want to be there. The Carols are fantastic. They are a highlight of the year, and my sister got a stylist, right? And actually, in fact, next week I'm going to be new and improved, wearing not this. Because
Hopefully.
Wait a minute. You're going to look better on the hungover episode of this podcast at Phillip Island.
and I want to thank my mum.
I'm literally
because-
bringing my kimono or my robe, my silk robe I got from my parents when they went to Vietnam because I want to look ridiculous on camera.
I'll be bringing the jacket. My mother, thank you very much. My mother has bought me 2.5 hours with a stylist.
Oh, thank God for your mum. Oh, that's beautiful. That is the most beautiful Christmas gift anybody could imagine.
Wait a minute. When is this happening? Like
Thursday. I'm going
This Thursday.
Chadstone
Wait,
this
what the-
Thursday.
Oh, I'm already up at Phillip Island setting up. Because can I give you a camera so you can film it? Because this is pure gold for this podcast.
My sister's coming with me, so I think we could give her the camera.
If you like.
And I am getting... So I'm going to... the point is, back to the carols, there was some
Yep.
awful clothes picked.
Oh.
And I don't know anything about fashion. Nothing. I know nothing.
Yeah. I don't know, your jackets. are
But I've
pretty
got a
basic.
jacket.
You got a
we need
jacket.
to put a photo of the jacket
Oh,
up.
you take a photo, you post it up, mate. Get people.
There you go. That's a picture for your thing this week.
Oh, it can be called the jacket.
Well, there you go. That's one thing. So anyway, that's my article. I hope you liked it. I thought that was fucking funny.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, what was your story?
Can we have an intermission? I'll come back to the story, but my drink is empty. And I'm not on the beer tonight because when I drink beer, the digestive issues I have...
Go get yourself another drink, mate. I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
It's not just the farts. I mean, it is just god-awful.
I'm cutting all this.
So I better grab another drink and I'll come back with the story.
And we are back. And Kieran, I think we missed out on your story from last time.
Well, they won't even know that we're back because we'll just cut that dead air out.
But they'll know that you left to go get a drink. And so I don't know how much I'm going to cut this, so I just organised it in a way that I can work this. So we're back.
Thank
Kieran,
you. Thank
you got
you.
this story.
I do have this story. And it was, I like to avoid talking about Christmas, but this is just, I think this just needs to be talked about. And it's to do with my sister, who was like me, but with long hair. Thank you.
She doesn't look like you.
Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't met her, but I've seen her in photos. I don't think she looks like you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Just saying.
maybe one day you'll meet her.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, I know why. You don't introduce me to your family. I've known you for like 15 years.
We still haven't told the listeners how we met.
All right, well, you've got another story to do first.
No, let's hear how we met first, and then I'll tell you my story.
Well, we were like...
Don't make it boring. Make it interesting.
Don't get bogged down in details.
All right, so I was about, 13, 14, probably 14. And I went...
Going through puberty, yes.
Yes, we looked beautiful. We went to Greensboro Plaza because that's what we did.
That's a shopping mall for our American listeners.
I can't even. All right. And so we went to Greensboro Plaza because we had nothing better to do with our lives back then. And I was with a friend. And we were just bumming because we didn't have money, so we couldn't buy things. And we're just walking around. And I believe I'd already met Blaine.
Mm-hmm.
And...
To the people that don't know this, Blaine was my next door neighbour.
Yes, so that's how Blaine and Kieran
on the
know each
podcast
other.
last week.
And it
No,
was
the week
also on
before.
the third episode of the
Third
podcast, Lizard People. Get on it, people. It's a great episode.
So yeah, you were with Blaine. I already knew Blaine. So Blaine comes up to me in Greensea and he's like, "Hey, how you going?" I was like, "Hey." And he goes, "This is my mate Kieran." I was like, "Hey, I'm Jess." And Kieran was like, he was holding a bag of cat food. he had braces. And
I had
for
braces for 6 years.
Yeah, he had braces. Something about cat food, and he was like, "Hey, okay, cool, whatever." Walked away. Anyway, we walked off with my friend, who I.
The listeners have now tuned out.
Well,
They
my
have
friend,
no care for this story. This story is not funny.
You asked me to tell it. Anyway, my friend thought that you were really cute. Remember? She was like, "Oh,
Who was that?
Ebony. She's now a lesbian."
I don't even know who she is.
Ebony, yeah, she dated Burger for a while. Okay, people aren't going to know who this is.
I'm putting it out there. So we've told 2 stories about Kieran recently. And one is he was holding a bag of cat food when he met someone. And the other was he was counting M&Ms in the background of a photo when he was meant to do a group shot with Niall. Was it Niall?
Correct.
So Kieran, we're painting a really, really detailed picture of you.
All right, to my story. And I want to know on a scale of 0 to 10, Jess, because you're a good expert at this, where I fall on that. Well, I don't want to say the word, but where I fall on the. Well, I can't even think of the word, but you'll come up with the right word. Can we edit that C-U-N-T?
I think we already said cunt a few times.
Northern Territory had this advertising campaign, and it was called "See You in the NT."
Yeah, that's funny.
I know. I thought so. Anyway,
Why do you want to get rid of the word cunt? It's funny.
sorry. Anyway,
I've already said it
when I'm
once,
president,
so we're good.
When I'm president, this will come back to bite me.
All right. So, what you want me to know where you are on the cuntometer? Is
Yes,
that what you're asking?
that's what I'm asking.
A solid 5.
No, I haven't told this.
Jesus Christ. And all down here from here, mate. Why'd you ask her these sort of questions? You should have asked her after the story. You gotta phrase things properly.
Sorry, I thought you were just asking.
All right, so my 5 before the story. Where am I after the story will be interesting. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So
Shoot.
it's Christmas morning. Actually, let me rephrase that. My dad and I, no, not dad and me, correct English, dad and I, finished off a bottle of port
Oh, yum.
on Christmas Eve.
That's lovely.
And I think I went to bed about 2 a.m. after watching Die Hard.
Oh, as you do.
Yeah.
Christmas film.
That's right. And I had I had some digestive issues. So I
Fucking Christ.
6.
So I didn't get a good night's sleep. It was probably about I sort of went to sleep, but then it was up, and it was about 4 a.m. when I got to sleep. 8 a.m. turns around and my sister comes in. Oh, it's Christmas time! Ah, yay! Her kids are not with her, so I don't know why she's excited. Wakes me up, disrespectful. Runs out of the room. Anyway, it's now 8:40, and I'm sort of, they're making, because I stayed at my dad's, and they're making so much noise and they're loud, and I'm just like, oh, go to bed. Anyway, 8:40 turns up, and my sister walks in, and she's bawling her eyes out. Sorry, Michelle, for telling this. She's bawling her eyes out, and the world has just collapsed. And she's like, you need to get out of bed. So I slowly get out of bed, and I make my way to the kitchen. It's now 8:45. She's bawling her eyes out, and I'm like, well, what's going on? And she's like, we need to get to my house. We've got to bring my barbecue over because we've got to cook the lamb. We're having lamb.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, I know. I cooked spectacular lamb. I just want to point it out there.
A Phillip Island treat, I hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that was that. She lives 5 minutes up the road from my dad's house. Okay. 3 minutes if you get the green light. This is very important. This is very important details.
I'm listening.
Right. And
She may be listening, but the care factor has gone down and the cunt factor through the fucking roof.
anyway, so we got to so it was 8:45, and my sister's bawling her eyes out, and Dad had it because we're got to go to her house. She's a single mum, and we've got to get her barbecue over to Dad so we can cook the lamb because everything else is being used for the Christmas, lunch. Do you have lunch or dinner? What do you do?
We had both.
Oh, well, I did both as well. Now that's a different story, right? So anyway,
Let's finish this one.
Anyway, so she's bawling her eyes out, and she goes, "We've got to get up to my house. Dad screwed on the gas bottle too tight. I can't undo it. and at 9:30 I've got to Skype my kids.
Okay.
Right. And I was like, it's 8:45. In my mind, you live 5 minutes up the road, and we're going to bring the barbecue down. Okay. And
Jess just burped onto the side. I was like, Jess, you can burp into the microphone. This is the high level quality material that we need. But continue. Something about a gas pipe and waking up early at
Anyway.
8:45.
if we can get some kids screaming music or tantrum music, that would be great.
Okay, whoa. We're going to stop right here. Describe to me the type of music that is kid screaming music. Is it like
That's probably how my sister sounded.
Is it a Wiggles concert and then the kids screaming in the back? Or are we just talking about some kids yelling? Because if it's that, it's a sound effect, not music.
Kids having a tantrum. Can we not get bogged down with what's music or sound effects?
I wish you would stop getting bogged down in detail. Stick to the story. Who, what, when, where, why? Get the fuck out.
All right, so where was I? So
I don't know.
So anyway, so she goes, I've got to Skype my kids at 9:30. You're not helping Kieran. And I go, whoa. It's Christmas morning. We shouldn't be rushing. We need to be relaxed. Let's have a coffee. Right? Which is what I wanted to do. And my sister was so stressed because she had to Skype her kids at 9:30 and get the barbecue to my dad's house where she lives 5 minutes up the road. Anyway, she's throwing a massive tantrum. Right? She is having a hissy fit of the century. The Oscar goes to Michelle, right? That's what I'm talking about. And the Golden Globe. Golden Globe's less than the Oscar, but she gets both. And anyway, my dad could get my sister out of the house because she was having such a hissy fit, put my coffee in a traveller mug, which I think is inappropriate on Christmas morning. That is just disgraceful. Anyway, I had to get in the car with a traveller mug of coffee. Right, that wasn't made to how I like it, so I was upset. I'm in the car with my sister. My sister's driving, and I'm going. I've got a traveller mug's coffee. We've got plenty of time.
You know what we need? Some sad violin music. That's music, not a sound effect.
I can't play violin, so this is going to be sad guitar music.
Go on, you had your coffee.
No, the coffee was terrible, and I was quite upset about this because that was my first coffee of the morning on Christmas morning, which is supposed to be a relaxful, peaceful day, and it wasn't. My sister was stressed. Anyway, we're driving. We've got the green light. And we get to her house. And I go... And actually, in fact, she gets to the barbecue. And she was just turning it the wrong way. Like the nozzle, the thing.
Oh.
Right? And I go to her...
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah. And I go to her... See what happens when you're calm? You can make rational decisions.
Yeah, that was a bit silly.
Yeah. So anyway, so I said that to her. And... Anyway, we get back in the car, and I go, oh, look, we're going to be back at Dad's place before 9 a.m. Isn't it amazing when you need someone to help you? Maybe you don't wake them up in the morning at 8 a.m. Because you need me right now. Actually, no, I said that to her before we got there. I was like, you need me right now, but I don't need you. Anyway. And
Cantometer 9.
And before we got to my sister's house, I also said to her, I said, I said. How can you 70 Sam?
Chicken.
Oh, sorry. What's the chicken's name?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn. I say.
I said to her,
wow.
I said, when we're driving up, see, you're not going to miss your Skype session at 9:30. I said, you probably would have made me go up by myself to get your gas cylinder and barbecue. And you would have had a Skype session. See what happens when you're calm. You can make rational decisions.
I'm going to tell you something, a little secret I've learnt about women. Don't tell them to be, 1, calm.
When I did that,
and
she
2,
went through the roof.
And 2,
through the roof.
Don't tell them to be rational. Because
also went through the roof.
Because those are 2 things 99.99% of the time women cannot do. And I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just going off personal and professional experience. And Jess is giving me the biggest fucking greasy.
I'm perfectly calm and rational most of the time, but when you're a fucking cunt,
I can't. Fight.
No, wait. Cuntometer you, though. That was pretty awful.
haven't
You don't
finished-
tell a girl to be calm.
I haven't finished the story.
You know what else you don't do? You don't tell a girl to smile either. That's pretty
Smile,
horrible.
pussy lips. Is that what you're saying?
Pussy lips.
They're different.
Well, look, from cunts to penises, let's
All
start
right.
a new story. Did you know that there is a very competitive thing, Kieran? Absolutely super competitive thing of who has the biggest penis.
10 inches. What?
Who has the biggest penis?
Me.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Is that a competition or is that in the Guinness Book of Records?
This is the thing. So this article explains that. So there's two gentlemen at the moment
Mm-hmm.
that are fighting over this.
Yep.
And the owner, as the headline states, the owner of the world's biggest penis has been
You
slapped.
gonna own it? Wait, does he have it or does he own it?
He has it.
And owns it.
Well, I hope so.
It's attached to him.
I thought you meant that was a tax deduction.
No. So the owner of the world's biggest penis slapped with genital stretching slur. A nasty feud has erupted between a man believed to have the world's largest penis and his biggest rival. So the man with the world's largest penis has been accused of cheating by using weights and stretching to stretch his massive number. Roberto Cabrera comes from none other than his greatest. The accusation against Roberto Cabrera comes from none other than his greatest rival, New Yorker Jonah Falcon, the owner of the world's second largest penis. So the biggest penis on Earth, according.
Wait, can we have a guess? Just guess.
Yeah, let's have a guess. What do you think the biggest penis on? We'll do it. You can do it in centimeters.
I'm going to say 14 inches.
You can do it in inches or centimeters. I don't care. I have both. I looked it up.
So 14 inches is my guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe 18 inches. Is that possible?
Are we doing Price is Right rules?
Yes.
So Jess wins it
Oh,
with 19 inches.
what? 19 inches. That's disgusting. What would anyone do with that?
So, going on that, he's actually been officially declared disabled because the Mexican claims he's barely able to walk, let alone work, and due to the sheer size of the phallus, and now receives a government pension.
That's like that big. I don't know. I'm making that up, but it's like that big. Well,
Yes, into the microphone, darling.
well, a 12. Like I always do the inches of Subway footlongs. So like a footlong's like that big. Yeah. So then like add like another couple of inches. That's like that big. Yeah. Wait, is this flaccid or erect? Do you know? Because imagine if that was flaccid, that would be hitting the fucking ground. That's disgusting. Poor man. You don't know.
It's probably the equivalent of having giant jugs.
I'm
Did you
assuming.
get back pain?
You do, yeah.
I'm assuming that because it measures just under 19 inches, and the fact it's on disability because it is 19 inches, I'm going to go that's flaccid.
You reckon?
I'll do a quick Google, everyone.
Oh, I can't believe it doesn't say it in there. Like,
But his biggest competitor, who's a guy from New York, Jonah Falcon, he has the world's second largest penis. And
Did
he's
you say Joanna Falcon?
Jonah Falcon. And so he's saying
That's a
that...
Star Wars reference, isn't it?
Look, we're not going to talk about Star Wars in this episode. We need our professionals in for that one. But this guy is saying that he has the second biggest, largest penis on Earth. Erect is... Do you want to have another guess at this one? Erect. The second largest penis on Earth, erect. What do you think?
21 inches.
Kieran, what do you think? Second largest penis on Earth.
I have actually Googled, and
Uh-oh.
I've got I fucking love science. Is that where you got the article from?
No, this is from news.com.
We've got some contradictory information.
Uh-oh. News.com's letting me... When was your article done?
Well, it's got 3,500 shares.
That's good.
11 comments. I'm going to stop. What? Comments are in 2017, December 24th.
Wow. So it's the same article.
Wait, was the world's largest named from Mexico?
Yeah, from Roberto Cabrera.
Rose to fame. Oh, yeah, 18.9 inch.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So the second largest penis is 13.5 inches while erect.
Holy shit, the CT scan showed that there's a very large foreskin. It almost goes to the knee.
And this is the debate. So the guy with the second largest penis is saying he's been using stretching equipment to stretch out his foreskin to make the penis longer. And if he removed the foreskin, it would be shorter than this guy with the second largest penis.
That's so gross. Like, ew. Don't stretch your foreskin. That's not nice. Just saying.
Apparently, it seems Roberto still has a few questions to answer, but in the meantime, he plans to make it big in the porn industry.
Good on him. What else are you going to do with a penis that big?
Go on disability for the government and rake it in. So now that means to get the big, at least the second largest penis on Earth, I only have to get another inch or two, and I'm ready to go.
Wait, what was the yaw?
Yeah, that's accurate. I know how to use a ruler. Don't touch my rulers in my house, is what I'm saying. Kieran is thoroughly invested in looking at this gentleman's penis.
No, sorry, I'm on the
Are there pictures? Are there
I fucking
pictures?
love science. Oh no, I don't want to look at pictures.
Oh.
Webpage, and I'm quite amazed. In fact, there is a segue that we can go to.
Oh, brilliant. What have you got there, Kieran?
Oh shit, hang on, it's gone. Oh shit, hang on. Computers never do what you need them to do. How do I go back? A male contraceptive rub in jail will start clinical trial next year.
Haven't they done like a male contraceptive before and it just didn't work? Or it didn't have enough takers to do so?
I don't know, but researchers from the National Institute of Child Health and Human Development, part of the US National Institute of Health, have developed a topical gel that could temporarily prevent the production of sperm.
Well, that would be like the pill. The pill only
Oh, yeah,
temporarily
that's
stops
right,
stuff, yeah. Otherwise, that's just a vasectomy in gel form.
Yeah, it sounds like the male contraceptive pill.
Hmm.
But there's a lot of debate about that as to whether a man would remember to take it every day.
Yeah, because the women absolutely remember to take it every day, the contraceptive pill. I don't know, Jess. I have a feeling that sometimes the women may forget to take their contraceptive pill every day or have to be reminded at different times of the day to maybe go, you know what? Maybe I'll have to remember to take my contraceptive.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I'm not the best at remembering things. And you know what? It's done me all right so far.
Calendars on your phone with alarms.
See, this is the thing. If guys had contraceptive pills, guys would be calling each other up and be going, have you taken it yet? Like, it'd be lunchtime, be like 12:30. I'd call Kieran, he'd call me. We'd have to FaceTime to make sure we both swallowed it because we'd be like, I don't trust you as much as you think I trust you. And we'd automatically take it. It'd be in our calendars. We'd send a calendar invite.
Yeah, it would be a lunch.
It'd be a lunch.
It would be a lunch.
It would be a full-on lunch. It'd have to be.
Yeah, actually, I do agree that men would probably be more careful with it because they wouldn't want to get knocked up, like, by accident. Like, I think women have just gotten used to it. I mean, we take it for that many years. You just kind of like, yeah.
But Kieran was talking about a gel, right?
Yeah.
And that just gives us a reason to jack off once a day. It's like the perfect win-win. So you just go, you know what? I'm going to have a wank.
Where do you put the gel? Where do you put it?
Shit, I deleted the article.
Oh, never mind. Who cares?
I'm going to assume it's your dick, because that would make sense. Like, you wouldn't rub it on your arm. Like, yep, that's I'm just rubbing my arm here, and that's my contraceptive for the dad. But I'm assuming you rub it around your dick or balls or something like that. If that's the case, you just have a jack off with it. It's nice and silky. It's a gel. It's all good to go, and you're ready to rock.
Yes.
Oh, far out.
Or rock hard.
Whoa! All right, Jess.
Yes.
We got you in here for one reason, and that is to give us a quiz.
Oh shit, we've got to do a
We're
quiz.
going to do a quiz. Jess really wanted to go. It's like sometimes pitches me ideas for this show. But she's like, I really wanted to succeed.
Thank you.
I really wanted to do well. I really want to get bogged down in the detail. And she's and she goes to me, how about you do like one of those stupid quizzes online, and for you and Kieran and yourself, you and Kieran, and see how, like, you know, one of those stupid like BuzzFeed quizzes, like how compatible are you, or what type of toast you are in the morning, or what type of cereal do you think you can eat?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? All those sort of stupid quizzes.
Oh, yeah.
And Jess has come up with spent all of 5 minutes looking for one, and she still can't find it.
Wait. Hear me out. I got a little bit distracted today, so I went to look for one of these quizzes, right? And there's just shit like, look, have you ever seen these BuzzFeed quizzes before, Kieran?
No, I don't look at BuzzFeed.
No, neither do I, but they're fucking stupid. They're just, like, here, trending. What kind of mum will be when you have kids? That doesn't even make it doesn't even grammatically make sense. How 2017 is your home? Wrap a present and we'll tell you what kind of gift giver you are.
Oh, no, can we actually, I am the best gift wrapper in town.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going with
Not.
it. Are you turned on by the same sex stuff as everyone else? Let's do that one. All right. So this is what happened today. I was looking through them and I went, ha, that's funny. I'll just do it. And then I did it and found out, you know, like what personality I am based on my ratings of Subway sandwiches. And so Subway sandwiches have had a few mentions.
But back to footlongs. Hey, Kieran, I think I feel another sponsor coming on from Subway.
I actually bought a bottle of water from Subway today.
Go Subway.
Eat fresh.
All right. So shall we all do it, or should like just Kieran? Do you want to do it?
No, we'll all do it.
Well, how can we all do it?
One at a time. Just how about we do Kieran first,
Okay.
and then we'll do me.
Okay. So are you turned on by the same sex stuff as everyone else? Okay. Receiving oral sex, hot or not?
Hot.
Okay. 84% said hot. I think that's how you get your answer. All right. Threesome, hot or not?
Hot. Can we get some Barry White music in the background?
63% said not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dominatrix sex, hot or not?
Not.
Yep, you're with the majority there. 56% said not. Sex involving food, hot or not?
Wait a minute. Last episode you said we need to get sex involved with masturbation and Christmas. So if you...
Did I?
Well,
Oh,
so
don't
sex
recall.
involving
Actually,
food.
I played this game called Pie Face, where
That's
you
a shop.
put whipped cream on this thing, and then if
Oh,
yeah,
you've seen that. That's funny.
hot.
So you're sexy food. Okay, you're part of the minority. 19% thinking that it's hot. Watching your partner masturbate, hot or not?
But if I get some, yes.
Okay. 60% think that's hot. Handcuffs.
I mean, if you're in a kinky mood.
Alright, we'll go hot. 63, yes. Using a sex toy on your partner, hot or not?
No, not for the entire session.
No, you're going to go no? I reckon it's going to be
But
yes.
hot.
63%
Oh,
think it's
okay,
hot.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
sex in public, hot or not?
Ooh, how drunk am I?
Ooh, how drunk are you right now?
Okay, not.
54% said not. Sorry, hot.
What's the sample size on this?
Oh, look. Oh, here we go. 62.7 thousand votes for not and 73.1 thousand for... What does that mean?
That's a solid sample size. It's 130,000 people.
That is a solid sample size.
There you go.
For a convenient sample, that is solid. That was
Watching,
almost representative.
watching porn while having sex, hot or not?
Not.
Yeah, that's a bit yucky. Yeah, most people agree. Swallowing.
Not.
That's quite close. 54% said yes, 46 said no. Oh, this is getting full on. Eating ass.
Not.
Yeah, that's yucky. Yeah, 69% said no. You know what? There's no rusty trombone in here. And that's all I wanted from this podcast. I just wanted to say the word rusty trombone. I'm out.
Hang on. Jess has got to do this quiz too, and so does Turch.
No, that's
I will. I'm happy to take this quiz.
All
I'm
right.
happy to take it. Pass me a microphone there. Pass me that microphone over there. There we go. That's good. So, Jess, let's start it again, and I'll answer the questions.
different quiz.
Yeah, give me a different quiz. You know, you can find something snazzy.
Oh, you want a sexual one as well?
No,
or-
something.
Sexual.
Sure, we can do. I'm happy to do with whatever.
Getting. See, it's like this. Get ready for your day, and we'll guess what coffee chain has your loyalty. Like, how is that even a quiz? How obnoxious are you, in all honesty? Do you want that one?
Let's do that one. I'm pretty obnoxious.
Oh, I can already answer that for you. Yep. Oh, no, this looks drainery.
Oh,
Now, see that I hate this.
Jess really did her research
I
for
told
this.
you this is.
Bring the mic over here. I've got the quiz.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
This is for me, yeah.
Yes, it's for you.
Beautiful.
This is BuzzFeed.
I like this.
Question: have you ever had sex with more than one person in a week?
Yes.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
19.
So 18 to 20. Click. Tip: cook dinner topless, then apply a little tomato sauce to your nipple. Great tip, terrible tip.
Terrible.
What if it was homemade tomato sauce?
What if it was Nutella?
Nutella, fine. Homemade tomato sauce, I would still say no.
Pick a genre of porn. Girl on girl, reality, BDSM, threesome, anal, feminist.
Okay, what's feminist porn? Is it basically them getting signed documents to say, yes, we can have sex?
I'm glad we're on the internet because we can talk about whatever we want.
Can you say those again?
Girl on girl, reality, BDSM, threesome, anal, or feminist.
I'll just go lesbian. That's
All right, feminist it is.
see, I'm all.
Pick a chat up line. Fill my shirt. That's boyfriend material. If I told you that you had a great body, would you hold it against me? I've lost my phone number. Could I borrow yours? I'll cook you dinner if you cook me breakfast. I'm wasted, but the condom in my wallet doesn't have to be.
We'll go the classic chat up line. What was the third one?
If I lost my number, could I borrow yours?
Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds something I'd say.
Okay. How good are you at sex? There's a picture of a dice. There's a picture of a couple cuddling, looking romantically into one eyes, and there's a girl sleeping, and the guy's like, "Come on, babe."
I'm gonna go with the dice because I don't know what that means. But
Okay, cool. Pick a sex position. Pair of tongs. Pair of tongs.
you know what the most important thing with a pair of tongs is? Before you use them, like to do anything, you give them a few test clicks. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I got some tongs. Yep, they're good. That's good to go.
So pair of tongs, scissors, head spinner, bumper cars, triple Lindy, overpass.
What was the question?
Biggest sex position.
And one more time.
Pair of tongs, scissors, head spinner, bumper cars, triple Lindy, overpass.
Let's go bumper cars.
Pick a condom flavor. Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, mint, whiskey, banana.
The same again?
Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, mint, whiskey, banana.
Oh, let's go whiskey.
Yes. Have you ever orgasmed more than once in a single session? The answers are yes or
Yeah,
no.
let's go yes.
Where is the weirdest place you've had sex? A library, a car, a beach, a roof, a nightclub. I don't have sex in weird places.
Car.
All right. I once gave a person an encouragement beep.
That was you?
Pick some post-loving chat. We should do this again sometime. I just had sex. You're an absolute trooper. Well, that was mediocre. Is there anything good in the fridge? Let's not tell anyone about this.
A fridge one.
I can testify.
Is there anything good in the fridge? Fantastic. Name this sex position. No, I better show you the picture. All right, he's now seen the picture.
Yeah, okay.
Oh shit, my microphone. All right. Is it the mission control, the octopus? Actually, Jess. Oh, actually, I'll read them out first, then you can describe it. The standing tiger, crouching dragon, the downward facing doggy, the spiderweb, the linguini.
It's a male Ken doll, a white male Ken doll behind a black male Ken doll who's bent over. But is it like doggy? But I think he's standing.
I'm going to go the standing tiger, crouching dragon.
All right, let's select that one. And we don't get any answers.
Oh.
There you have it. The BuzzFeed sex quiz with Kieran and Turch.
That was amazing. So, Kieran, I just want to quickly discuss what's going to happen in that Phillip Island special.
Ooh. Well, we currently are in the Boxing Day special.
We are currently, but we're planning ahead, and we want to let our audience know because we're going to have a live audience for that one. It's going to be filmed, live audience, this and that. Now,
am I bringing the camera?
No, I've got the camera. You
Oh,
can
you
bring
got the
another camera if you want. But the big thing is that what I wanted to do, and I discussed this on the last episode, was to have a dildo testing competition.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you remember that. Now, I've been looking into dildos
Okay.
just a little bit. Because I'm like, you know what? We need like a sample size of dildos. We need like a few dildos. And I've realized the dildos are quite expensive.
Mm.
Like, for a joke, bit expensive.
Okay. So we just asked the girls to bring theirs. Is that what you're saying?
I was going to do that, but I thought I don't want to embarrass them. And then if they're testing them out with the blindfold on, they're going to know which one's theirs.
Okay.
Right. So what I'm thinking is that we've got to ruffle up some cash to run this competition.
Patreon account. Is that what you're getting
I
with?
think that's where we're going
Okay.
with this. So I think we should start the Patreon account to conclusively start and conclusively write this down, mate.
I am.
We're going to start the Patreon account purely to start the dildo testing competition.
Aim of Patreon account. Start competition.
Can I just say, because I have had to also research dildos.
Let's say this properly. I said, how much are dildos? And Jess goes,
I Googled it. So I Googled it. And now in my Facebook suggested posts,
You've got mail.
getting all these Club X shit. So anyway, it's actually, you know what? Do yourself a favor. Google, like go into Club X or Sexyland or whatever, and just go through dildos. And just, it's a real hoot. The names of them are really funny.
so I was thinking that tomorrow, if you're available, we go down to Club X or something and we pick out 3 dildos.
Okay.
And that way we're ready to go. We buy,
Can we film it?
we can film it.
Fantastic.
I don't know if they're going to let us film in the shop. We're going to ask them beforehand.
They probably won't.
Right. But we'll go out there, we'll film them, we'll be ready to go. And then on the New Year's,
Mm-hmm.
we'll whip out the dildos. Well, without showing anyone yet first.
We blindfold them.
No, we blindfold 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
man and a woman.
Can't be Jess, obviously.
Oh, it can't be Jess. Well, it can be Jess.
I don't want to do it.
And then we just get them to blindfold test dildos in any way they want
Mm-hmm.
on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell us what is the most expensive dildo and the cheapest.
Okay. Do we give them a prize?
They can keep all the dildos. So what do you think?
Fantastic.
Excellent. All right, so tomorrow I'll look out for Kieran and I at Sexyland somewhere. We are testing dildos.
Can I just say, I really want to be there to see you two walk in and go dildo shopping together, but like, I don't want to go in with you. I just want to sit there and watch from the car park.
Do you know
filming.
this episode's going to come back and bite me in the ass because it's going to be, hello, Dr. Kieran. Do you remember that episode?
Yeah, we went dildo shopping. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is purely academic. This is the thing that you don't understand. We're getting people to test them.
We did talk about what's her face last episode. Was it last episode or the episode before?
You're going to be a bit more
The
specific.
sexologist.
Oh, yeah, that was the one that making the
RMIT.
dildos at RMIT. So
Yeah.
this is proper research. I'm very happy with this. Very happy with this.
All right, we need another news article.
Last news article. What do you reckon?
Because there are other ones that I've got are boring now.
Oh, well, let's do a fun one then. This is my plan for New Year's. I'm hoping that we can all get together, because Jess is coming with us to New Year's. So I'm hoping we can get together and achieve this to the level of notoriety as these students. Students drank so much alcohol at college frat party that the air in the house registered on a breathalyzer, police say. This is the level of drunken hilarity I'm hoping for at New Year's.
There's a few things there. How small was the room, or how large was the room?
Okay, so university students drank so much alcohol at a fraternity party that the air inside the house registered on the breathalyzer. About 70 people attended Tequila Tuesday party in an upscale neighborhood in Maryland before irritating residents phoned the authorities. 6 alleged occupants of the rented home have been charged with allowing underage possession of alcohol and furnishing alcohol to a minor. It was reported that the ambient air in the suburban house registered 0.1 on at least one police breathalyzer.
Did you say 0.1?
0.01, sorry, my mistake. 0.01. But that's still pretty impressive. Seeing as in Australia, or in Melbourne at least, the maximum alcohol blood content you can have to drive is
49.
Yeah, 49. 0.049.
Mm.
And here, they've already, just by walking in the house, you could already be at 0.01. That's amazing. So I'm hoping that we can do this at Phillip Island, as long as we don't do this part of it. One party goer was said to have jumped off the second-story window to try to escape. Like, as long as no one does that, no injuries, I'm very happy.
It's alright, it's a one-story house.
And the other thing is...
Jess, you got to talk up the place like we're talking up our studio here.
Oh, it's a villa, actually, right on the beach.
And it's got electric, not gas, electric stove.
Yeah, it's got an electric stove.
I remember a friend, last time we went up there, he was very drunk, and he got very angry at someone else and grabbed some marshmallows, and all I could hear from the bedroom was, No, we're going to cook the marshmallows on the stove, because he couldn't start a fire because he was so drunk. And I just hear Jess going, oh my God, he's going to burn the house down. I'm like, no, it's okay. It's an electric stove.
Then when I woke up, I found melted marshmallows all over the stove. So.
I was there.
Watching the dish.
That's right. I was watching the dish.
Yeah, you were. I've got it ready. Well, I'll get it ready for you, the dish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My favourite films.
Rewind.
Well, we probably will have to rewind.
Oh, you'll know where you stopped it last time.
That's only an issue when you're watching porn on the VHS.
When have you ever watched porn on VHS?
Excuse me, I was 12 once.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that we, not only at Sexy Land will be playing 3 dildos, but also VHS porn?
I don't think they sell
I
it.
don't think they stock it. That's an antique now. You've got to go to an antique
Antique
store.
shop.
Antique sex shop.
Not a bad idea. We always come up with business ideas on this show.
You know, if anyone's...
And that is a business idea.
And I think on that note, on this brilliant piece of advice of what shops to start, Kieran, I'd like to say thank you so much for this episode.
You're welcome, and it's been a pleasure.
Jess, thank you so much for joining us and dealing with all our ridiculousness, and your BuzzFeed preparation was 10 out of 10.
Oh, thanks, guys, for having me. I've had heaps of fun.
And I think that everyone should be tuning in for the next episode, which is the Phillip Island special, and there will also be video available, which will be uploaded to YouTube ASAP. And
Once we film it.
once we film it.
We haven't filmed it yet.
As soon as
'cause
we
it
film
hasn't
it,
been New Year's
as soon as
Eve.
we updated,
Actually, it's New Year's Day, isn't it?
it's New Year's Day.
Because we're running the grape juice experiment.
That's
as
right.
well.
We've got that one too.
What experiment? I've got a pen here. What experiments are we actually running?
We've got the hangover cure,
Yeah.
and we've got the dildo testing. That's all I've got so far.
Okay.
But other than that, I'd like to thank you both for being here today. And you know what, guys? See you next Tuesday.
Yay. That was fun.
Pair of tongs, scissors, head spinner, bumper cars, vanilla, strawberry, triple Lindy, overpass. Is it the mission control, the octopus, the standing tiger, crouching dragon, the downward facing doggy, the spider web, the linguini?